In life, relationships can be complicated. Sometimes, the best thing you can do for someone is to step back, to give them space. But what happens when they come back after you've given them that distance? What draws them back to you? Today, we'll explore 7 stoic reasons why people often return after you've given them distance. Silence is a powerful tool. In the absence of words, emotions, and actions, the mind naturally begins to fill the gaps. When you give someone distance, you also give them the gift of silence. They start to reflect on your absence, and in that silence, they often find clarity. The Stoics believed that silence can speak louder than words, and in this case, your silence made them realize what they truly miss. Distance creates space for reflection. When you're constantly in someone's life, they may not have the time or the mental space to truly appreciate your presence. By stepping back, you've given them the opportunity to reflect on what you mean to them. The Stoics often spoke about the importance of reflection in understanding oneself and others. In your absence, they've had the chance to reflect on your value in their life. One of the core principles of Stoicism is self-sufficiency, relying on oneself rather than others for happiness and fulfillment. By giving someone distance, you demonstrate your own self-sufficiency. You show them that you don't need them to be content, and that independence can be incredibly attractive. It's a sign of strength and self-respect, qualities that naturally draw others back to you. There's an old saying that absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you step back, it allows the other person to miss you. They start to realize what life is like without you, and often, that absence makes them appreciate you even more. The Stoics understood the power of longing and the way distance can intensify emotions. When someone comes back after you've given them space, it's often because they've come to value your presence more than they ever did before. While not strictly Stoic, the law of attraction is closely aligned with Stoic thinking. When you focus on your own well-being and cultivate inner peace, you naturally attract positive energy into your life. By giving someone distance, you're not chasing after them, and that shift in energy can draw them back to you. The Stoics believed that by focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts and actions, we create a powerful magnetic force that influences those around us. Respect is a cornerstone of any strong relationship. When you give someone distance, you're showing respect for their needs and boundaries, as well as your own. This act of respect can foster a deeper connection, leading them to come back with renewed appreciation. The Stoics believed that respect, both for oneself and for others, is fundamental to living a good life. By respecting their space, you've shown them what true respect looks like, and that often leads to a renewed bond. Finally, the Stoics taught that life has a natural flow, and sometimes, the best thing we can do is to allow that flow to happen. By giving someone distance, you've allowed life to take its natural course. If they come back, it's because that's where they're meant to be. The Stoics believed in accepting the flow of life without resistance, and often, that acceptance brings people back into your life at the right time, for the right reasons. Distance isn't always the end. Sometimes, it's the beginning of something deeper and more meaningful. By understanding and applying these Stoic principles, you can navigate relationships with wisdom and grace. Remember, those who are meant to be in your life will find their way back to you. Trust in the process, and let the wisdom of the Stoics guide you. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Embrace the Stoic way and let your relationships thrive.